Bible says that the dark can't comprehend the light. They want to calculate our moves. It's out of your comprehension. You ain't reached that level of thought.
Purchase your tracks today.
The steps of the righteous are ordered. New breed. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I bet these crafty little fakes can't keep it real like us. Put the pressure on them, trust they gon' spill they guts. If you listen close enough, they just talk too much. I see through them, they humility shot. Yeah, we all fall short, but they ruling us out. Bunch of hypocrite liars posting sheep with no spots. I can feel the church shaking, I want out of this box. I have no elders, pastors, preachers, or deacons. Respect me as an equal or toss yourself off the deep end. This Game of Thrones with the swords, y'all ain't preaching. We sharper than you think and lose your fingers if you reaching. Greed to egregious, don't need your agreement. Caught on running plays, interference. That's what cowards like you gotta do for attention. Spineless weak devils gonna find out who the real is, huh? I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. At least I'm not a grifter. You ragtag misfits can never pique our interest. They can never. Hey, them boys though, I think they just too far gone. A trained mercenary and them haters all talk. They got no bite, yeah, them Bammers all bark. Wizard of Oz, 10 man, you got no heart. Swimming with the fishes cause they dived in with no sharks. If you been double crossed, it wasn't your loss. With God elevate, let no man separate. Keep your eyes on the prize, watch them foes get devastated. Yeah, now I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. At least I'm not a grifter. You ragtag misfits can never pique our interest. Yeah, they got me feeling like the golden child. My enemies got no morale. My bars hit like a 40 cal. All combined can't hold me down. In shallow waters they gonna drown. This wordplay got 100 rounds. Respond to who? Gotta dumb it down. Stand tall and look low. This game of life is cutthroat. Above the rim got big smoke. I'm boogaloo, you nutso. Got real ones in the clutch though. Rapid fire like drum rolls. They giving up their own souls just to have some fake views. Clickbait, fake news. Them weirdos really hate you cause you about to have a breakthrough. Them scavengers wanna make do off your blessings on soundbite. Confiscate your birthright and regulate your inner light. Just keep fighting the good fight and turn to God for your insight. I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. I'm in everybody mentions. Everybody outraged, yet I'm feeling gifted. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. They say that I'm a bad guy, they label me a villain. At least I'm not a grifter. You ragtag misfits can never pique our interest.
Two sides to every story. Not one, but two. A story is not one-sided. A story has a duality. There's two sides to every story. What brings to mind the phrase, necessary evil. Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me. Can't be no such thing as necessary. How's evil necessary? That don't match. That's plaids and stripes, evil and necessary. You see, because without bad, there is no good. Without light, there is no dark. You need both these things. You know what I'm saying? If every day is a sunny day, well, then what's a sunny day? Well, the bottom line, brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that evil is necessary. Evil is necessary. Thereby, if it's necessary, evil must be good. Evil is good. Don't be ashamed because you went out and got your little ass.
Look out.
Ass is good.
Right.
I know many of y'all may be saying, how the preacher stand up and saying ass is good. How y'all think y'all got here? If it wasn't for ass, you wouldn't be here. Ass is good.
Come on.
Evil is good and ass is good. And if you get you a piece of evil ass, whoo! That's what I think. It must be. Evil must be good. Let me hear y'all say it. Evil is good. That's right. Evil is good.
What's good, everybody? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Pound the like button on your way in. I see y'all rolling in. Justine in the building. Calvin's in the house. New up next. Franklin's in the building. AJ, what up? Farrah's in the house. Selfless is in the building. Hey, man, that skit right there is hilarious. Because that was literally Ringworm's logic in the whole situation when he was speaking in regards of semen retention. But I wanted to talk about how why rather I cannot take these guys serious online. I just can't do it. I want to talk about this, man. Look, y'all know what power is? Power is when you can make a 47-second clip asking a question, a multiple choice question to your audience. And it makes a grown man stay up all night and put out trash content while calling another man a narcissist. So I want y'all to understand this. This grown man has now adopted the term narcissist all of a sudden. And that shows a level of fear that I just can't wrap my mind around. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that's fear on another level. I mean, hours upon hours of content from a 47-second short. These men have no control over their emotions. They're stricken with fear. And, you know, it's interesting because a lot of people didn't really comprehend the actual short. And I want to play it. But before I play this short, I want y'all to understand this. I have no respect for anybody who has positioned himself as an enemy of mine. None whatsoever. No respect. All right? I have no type of compassion for them, no empathy, none of that for them. See, God's chosen people can be your best friend or your worst enemy. See, I'm doing this for all the good people who's been empathetic, compassionate, righteous towards others, but continually have been treated unfairly, exploited, disrespected, disregarded. You understand? So I want y'all to wrap your mind around what's happening right now. And it's not too funny when a rabbit got the gun. You know, that's a slogan, by the way, because you know how scary these guys are. It ain't too fun when a rabbit got the gun. See, there's a lot of internet bullies out here. And as I was growing up, I didn't like bullies. I didn't like that guy who thinks he could just go and target different people because he sees them as some type of prey. He sees them as weak. Nah. And then it's amazing because this same guy that we're speaking about, here's the interesting part. When all of this first started, he kept talking about how he from Brooklyn. I'm from Brooklyn. This is how we do in New York. I mean, he put out a certain energy. I'm from Brooklyn while speaking on me. While I was in a posture of, you know, look, bro, I don't even want no problems. I'm from Brooklyn, though. We don't care about nothing. We ain't trying to hear none of that. Y'all remember that, right? I want y'all to remember that. And now he's playing this victim posture as he's being attacked. When that man got over 2 months worth of content over there about me. But anyway, I'm going to play this short. Peep this, y'all. Now, this was for the brothers, right? I played this. I mean, I made this short for the brothers. Now, I want y'all to listen to it. I'm going to break this down and why I gave the 3 options I gave.
Hey, quick question, fellas. Let's say a man disrespects you, your family and your bloodline, supposedly tells all kind of lies, spreads rumors, innuendos on you, and then they grant you with the opportunity to catch a fade. What do? A, cry and whine to your audience and talk about how much of a bad guy the other person is. B, shut your ass up because you really don't want no problems. Or do you see? Catch a fade. I don't know. Think about it, brothers. Something to consider, right?
Now, there's a reason why I gave those 3 options. A lot of people pick D, and I like D. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I like the fact that y'all brung another option, which was more, upstanding. D would be, walk away, do what it is you do, and just pray for the person. But the reason I didn't pick that as an option is because that's not what old boy did. He actually picked A, right? He picked A. Now, if D was the option that, hey, you can, pretty much walk away and, pray for the person, that ain't what he did. He chose to try to say how much the other guy's a bad guy. So I just wanted to point that out, right? That from that 47-second clip, this man walked around his house showing off his materials, his material possessions, stayed up all night making trash content, kept calling myself a narcissist. The man didn't get no damn sleep, y'all. He didn't get no sleep. He didn't get no sleep. That's a man that has fear. And this is what I want to do. I want to react to a brother by the name of Clone and Close. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Because y'all got to understand that the real ones can see what type of gaslighting demon we're dealing with here. And these manipulators got to understand they can't fool everybody all the time. And to make it clear, these are enemies. Look, the scripture says in Psalms 69:24, pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let no one dwell in their tents. For they persecute him who thou hast smitten, and they talk to the grief of those whom thou hast wounded. Add iniquity unto their iniquity, and let them not come into thy righteousness. Let them be blotted out the book of the living and not be written with the righteous. So that is clear. That's my take on these clowns. So that is clear. They're not my brothers. They're enemies of progress. They don't want to see people come together. They just want to lead you to their platforms. And they're not about our people building anything. They're enemies, right? Now, let's get to this.
Breaking all the rules, so it's some out here breaking all the rules, all the guidelines, crossing each other's paths, getting into weird things that they ain't supposed to be in the way of. Who are we talking about? Witches, demons, NPCs, whoever, dog. Any of these people who are programmed to go against the grain of the Most High. Basically, he set that out for us to live, to go by a provided structure that was for us. And we have many that want to play against it. And just like
I
I want to read that scripture real quick. Ephesians 4:26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." That's right. Be angry, but sin not. Meaning, look, it's okay to have anger, long as you don't sin. Like, that's the crazy part. You know, I'm out here trying to do a charity boxing match because I think that would be good for content. I think that'd be good for social media. You know, it'd just be good. You know, a lot of people, you know, they do a lot of back and forths on here. It's very rare that people actually get into a ring or go into a control area and do what it is they need to do. But clearly, you know, these guys don't want to do that. But that's what I was talking about. And this guy is so scared, so fearful that he's talking about, you know, if you act like that, you can go to jail. And if you show up at my doorstep, this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And that's crazy. We're talking about a charity boxing match. Come on now, people. What that means is the internet has become a safeguard for a lot of these men. The internet has become a place where they feel like they can say and do anything, and it's okay. But they're not willing to do that in person. They're not really willing to get physical. They're not really willing to get into a real altercation. And let me make this clear. I'm not claiming to be no tough guy. I'm not claiming that. I'm not claiming to be the biggest, baddest guy out here. But I am a hell of a lot tougher than these guys. And then the guy starts talking about, Rollo. He says, you know, he wants to fight Rollo and ain't no way you can beat Rollo. He didn't say ain't no way you can beat me or Half Brains. He says ain't no way you can beat Rollo. And speaking of Half Brains, I remember when the Dow situation went on, he offered to fight. I'm a lot smaller than Dow, and I'm right here in Atlanta. Why I didn't get that offer? I said, why I didn't get that offer? Y'all remember when Pastor Rufus was going back and forth with Dow, Brainwaves actually threw himself out there and said he want to fight. I'll fight him. I'm a mixed martial artist. I'll fight him. I'm right here in your hometown. We can get a controlled environment. We're talking about charity. If you for the community, instead of all of this energy y'all spending on hours upon hours of videos, let's just go, you know, let's deal, you know, let's deal like men. And I ain't claiming to be the toughest guy. That's not what I'm on here. I'm not on that. But when you start talking about people's dead family, when you start falsely accusing men of being abusers of women, which, you know, you need to be careful with that, for you lose your channel. Spreading lies. When you do things like that, you should understand that consequences going to come with that. But on the internet, it's not like that. People can do and say what they want. That's why I don't take these guys serious, because they really not like that. The things they're doing, they're not really equipped to handle those type of situations in person. That's the point I'm trying to make, right? And shout out Common Sense and Classy. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to her as well. And subscribe to 3. Subscribe to Clone and Cloaks. You know what I'm saying? Epic Minds. The Toothless Wonder. All these guys and ladies who can see, who understands what's taking place here. Not letting these people throw stones and hide their hand, or not letting these people harass, obsess, and stalk without being held accountable. You know what I'm saying? And play victims, because that's what they do. They just play victims. And but let's get to it.
The whole Ringo situation, you know, and it is very weird how.
Hold on, let's go back for a second. Like I was saying, he brung out Rollo. He said, ain't no way you can see Rollo because Rollo's taller than you. This is his right-hand man, who he said, ain't no way Bree can deal with this guy because look how tall he is. This is his right-hand man.
Hello, chosen ones. I'm I'm in fear all the time. My name is the leader of the chosen ones. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because they're messing me up. I am the best chosen one you ever watched.
That's his right-hand man that he said, you ain't even going to get past him. That's what he said. He sat there on his couch and said, you ain't going to get past him. This is the same guy running around, the guy y'all just seen on the screen, calling everybody demons. New Breed's a demon. Look at his eyes, y'all. He's possessed. Pushing pause on the video while the camera's moving. Look, he's a shapeshifter. The guy who tried to set us up in North Carolina, the guy Rollo, who, openly admitted that I helped get him monetized on his channel. Sad to say that, because I didn't know the man was tweaked out like that. But I'm the one crashing out. Look, y'all, I'm crashing out, y'all. I'm crashing out.
Hello, chosen ones. I'm in fear all the time. My name is the leader of the chosen ones. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because they're messing me up. I am the best chosen one you ever watched.
Now, this is your boy right-hand man who actually tried to set us up. I want y'all to look at the group. Look at the people that he associates with. We're talking about ringworm. Just for a second, think about the people he associates himself with. A guy who was already going at his neck online. And a guy who tried to set us up in real life by bringing a unwanted guest to the hotel in the middle of the night. That's his clique. That's why I say I can't take these guys serious. It's like they ain't never been through nothing. They ain't never seen nothing. They ain't never been. It's like, where do these guys come from? These are the people you decide to associate with. These are the people that you decide to build with. Yeah, that was a crash out. Y'all don't see, that's madness. And these are the guys that are running around telling me that I need to repent. And none of them are telling you what I need to repent for. And I want to say this, brothers, don't be afraid to be men. Don't be afraid to be masculine. I know you living in a very gynocentric society. It's very matriarchal. They want you to be effeminate and passive. Anytime you raise your voice, anytime you display masculinity, they try to say you're crazy or you're crashing out. No, we just being men. It's okay to be men out here. Because these are the guys who display a lot of effeminate tendencies with how they move on the internet. And although I'm shouting out other content creators and helping them out to the best of my ability. Let me make this very clear. I can stand on my own. I don't need a group of people to do anything. To show you the desperation coming from Ringworm, he went and recruited enemies, people that were enemies of him. That's how weak and pathetic this guy is. He went to go recruit people that actually are enemies, but he has nobody else. He didn't have nobody to help him move, and he don't have nobody who really rocking with him on this social media thing either, because he's loyal to no one, because he's a manipulator. He doesn't value relationships. He's a user. Now he's running around talking about some narcissist. Man, I'm gonna let Clone and Cloaks break this down. What kind of spirit, this spirit of fear that had him up all night making videos all night off a 47-second clip. Peep this.
You know, the guy ends up getting into beef with a person, with one person, and then his whole everything changes. His theory, his content, everything changes. It's almost like, you know, he ripped off the mask, right? So let me ask a question here. Who is providing?
And everything changed. Now he has an issue with chosen ones. Now he has an issue with semen retention. Now he has an issue with preparing, although this is the same guy that was at the land promoting it and talking about be like the ant, talking about preparing. Because you fall out with somebody, everything you once believed, you no longer believe it. Like you just destroy your own. This man is literally destroying his own character. It's almost embarrassing to watch. You're doing it to yourself.
Providing the lifestyle for Ringo TV, because I'm just wondering, like, the Most High.
That's right. He's destroying his credibility. What he's showing and the other guys are showing is that if they have an issue with a person, they're going to jump ship on all of their beliefs. You got one guy who was at the land talking about this is the closest thing to heaven I ever been. And I got videos of him saying this. But I'm the one crashing out. You got this guy saying that this is like heaven. Everybody is peaceful, joyful. This is a great place to. Now I have an issue with New Breed. It was like hell, y'all. Telling y'all. You know why? Because they have unrealistic expectations for people. They don't believe in the mission of bringing our people together. These are selfish people. They don't believe in the mission. They're trying to see what they can get from another person. Anyway, let's go.
I had us thinking this is a blessed man of God. And it kind of and I'm not saying that we're judging people off of what they have. No, I'm just trying to understand why so many of these warlocks and these witches, you know, they seem to be doing so well. And, you know, they're just way too comfortable on this planet. And it's not listen. It's not that somebody's hating or because, you know, other people don't have what they have. I probably have more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying.
And that's the whole angle that Ringworm is taking, that everybody's just hating on him. He doesn't know what I got. He don't know what the next man got going on. He just making speculations. He don't know what type of tangible items that a person has. He don't know what our situations are. But he'll automatically jump to, oh, they hating on me. Look at literally walking around his house. Look at my house. Look at my material possessions. Look at this. That is supposed to drag y'all in. Sort of like the pastor. Look, I gotta be blessed. Look, one thing I learned in life, y'all, material possessions come and go. You want to be careful to remain humble. You know, you got to have humility. Real people have had things, lost things. Real people don't go showcasing all that they have. You just don't do that. You don't go showcasing all your belongings, all your possessions. Look how good I'm living. Look how they living. You don't even know that other person's living condition. You don't know what they can have. It's similar to like that guy who wears busted New Balances out there doing what it is they do. And they dress bummy, but they might have $1 million in the bank. They may have 400,000, 500,000, $500,000. You don't know what that person got going on, but you're just going on based on what you see. We don't know what they got going on. So, a lot of times, people take the let's stun on them route. And that's what he did. He stayed up all night off a 47-second clip, kept calling me a narcissist because he thought that word would trigger all of y'all. Yeah, I know a narcissist. Now all of a sudden he's a psych doctor. Now he know what a narcissist is. He walked around his house showing off stuff, right? That's cornball stuff. It's cornball stuff. It's a bad look. But real recognize real. Let's go.
And I feel like I know I do for a fact because the way I get my income or whatever for my life, it's been completely supplied by God, and it's been like that for decades for me. So I can't even tell people what I got. You hear me? I don't even know what I'm gonna have tomorrow. I'm telling you, man, it's what it is. But but that's how it operates for me. So ain't no hate there. But I'm speculating highly because I'm observing, God's children, and I'm observing a lot of people who are in a struggling situation right now, and they really are trying. And I
just see that's the thing, Let me let them continue. We'll get to that. Let's go.
I advise those people, if you're one of them, hang on to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all happening everywhere you go. So, if you're dangling
and you got to be patient
on and you feel like you're dangling by.
And I really like this message because you got to be patient. Brothers and sisters, if you out here struggling in life, if you going through it, or you feel like you're not in a position that you deserve at the moment, man, give it to the Most High's hand. Just do what it is you need to do to get there. And it may not happen overnight, but you got to understand when it comes to material possessions, you're not in competition with anyone. You're not in competition with anyone. When it comes to where you at in life, don't compare yourself to others. Like Ringworm, it's very interesting because he makes all these speculations and he talks about how other people aren't doing this and doing that. But this is the same guy who's 40-something years old, who been in the projects for over 3 decades with his family in the most uncomfortable position. And he's speculating on other people's position. Notice I said speculating because he doesn't know. But he forgot that quick. It's amazing how a man can be blessed with something and then they just forget where they came from. They forget, that it took him a while. It took him time to get where he got. Right. Thanks for the contribution. Says, I thought Ringworm was white. What are you talking about, bro? But that's what I'm saying. It took time. Listen, don't ever compare yourself to where somebody else at in life based on physical, monetary, financial. Never do that, because that's not of the Most High, right?
String, look, man, he's not gonna let you fall. You're holding on to the faith. It's you that's holding on to the faith. If you let go, that's you letting go, and you're going to fall. You feel me? But as long as you hold on to the faith, you got that rope. And that faith is tied on to the most.
That's right. Put your trust in the Most High. Be obedient to His word. Keep His law, statutes, and commandments. And you're gonna make sure you blessed with all your needs. And just don't never lose the hope, never lose the faith, because a lot of times it be on you, brothers and sisters, to keep, keep the faith and keep the hope when things look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great message. Let's go.
Most High. He ain't, the strings that's dangling off him, they ain't no thin threads, if you understand what I'm saying. So if you dangling off the strings of the Most High, and you got faith that you can just hold on to that, listen, yo, I don't care how hard the wind blows, you hold on to that. That's going to be the only way that you're going to make it through this windy, gusty, blowing storm. You see what I'm saying? And you got people out here exactly like Ringo, who is ready to just flip the script and just pour out all the witchcraft and everything that you can see and notice all on your own. So it's time to speculate and put on our spiritual bifocals and start seeing everything in the midst. And this is the reason why when the Bible says be sober and be vigilant, well, I can only assume it's because your spirit has to be covered against all this wicked activity out here. Mind you, if you out here drinking, you out here giving yourself to this preference and that person, you're not being really much of you. You see what I'm saying? Your spirit is becoming diluted. Mind you, you're blocking out the spirit when you're increasing other spirits that are not of God. So now you're blocking it out. So when you drinking.
So what he's talking about right now is being sober and vigilant, because these wizards, warlocks, witches, demons, they're in full operation right now. And they really just trying to take energy, and you have to be armored up fully, watchful. Don't do anything that's going to lower your defenses, because we are at war, and it's a war that the righteous shall prevail. Make no mistake about that. But nonetheless, it's a war. Matter of fact, Psalms 18:40 says, "Thou hast given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. They did, I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets." And see, that's what I would have liked to do, beat them down to the dust, cast them out to the streets. See, I don't know if everybody's reading the Bible, but I'm in this word. And I know that it's okay for us to be warriors. And I know how David prayed against his enemies. And I feel like David. And the Most High is going to give the power to deal with this in any way he see fit. If they want to do this on the internet, they want to do it however they want to do it. The Most High is going to give the voltage to expose these demons for what they are. And it can be 10 verses 1, 20 verses 1, doesn't matter. Because the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is operating right now, exposing these frauds, these demons, these grifters, these liars, these deceivers for who they are. Let's go.
Excessively and doing all these things that are against the spirit of God, excessively, you start to dilute it. And then what happens is it doesn't manifest the way it's supposed to in the midst of certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
That can be a life or death situation for you if you put yourself in the wrong situation, wrong place at the wrong time. The wrong time could definitely be, because it could be anywhere where this can happen, but the wrong time could be exactly when you are under the influence.
Let's go.
And that's how you can see clear changes that happen dramatically, just like that. So what I feel like what happened to Ringo is this character, he was already kind of, let's say, walking the lines, if not a wolf in sheep clothing, and had been very weak as a man. What I noticed, and I feel like I'm one of the first person who peeped it and called it out. But I already said Ringo was a very scary person. He's scared. And I also said it, and I think it's in the video. I don't know if I took it down or not, but I said that's gonna be how he falls.
That's it. He's very, very afraid, very scared. He allowed a 47-second clip to keep him up all night. He didn't even sleep. The reason why he didn't really want to be involved in community and he used myself is because he know he would have had to deal with people like men, real men. He would have had to be face to face with real men. He would have had to deal with the brethren accordingly. And he wasn't really ready for that. He's one of those guys that's afraid that somebody's coming for him. And the reason it's like that is because he does so much dirt online. He does so much dirt on social media. He really didn't want nothing to do with this. Even though he would have been protected dealing with us, he would have been all right. But the fact of the matter is the brother is scared. He has the spirit of fear on him. And we could just tell it by how he operates. Let's go.
Through fear. Fear, dog, when fear overtakes you, overcome you, dog, you open your spirit to fear and anything can pour in as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you can become possessed. I said it. As a matter of fact, in one of my videos, I said, they will be in fear before they get possessed. That's one of my videos I did. Go check it out. If Ringo is not the perfect example of the video I said, as far as I said it about because there was a couple of circumstances and situations that was happening. It was like the Sonia Massey thing and all that. And it was like that.
He also showed fear in the whole Candace Owens situation. He started talking about the guidelines and Candace Owens was spreading hate. And he started doing that because he's afraid. He doesn't want to lose his platform. He wants to make sure he doesn't align himself with people who are speaking truth because he's afraid of losing. He's afraid of losing everything. Fear is hell of a drug. Fear is hell of a drug. Now, imagine a man who didn't even go research Candace Owens, didn't even go watch the videos, automatically jumped on the side of she was spreading hate. Please, Massa, I'm not with these people. I'm not with these people reading Revelations. Oh, no, Massa. Hey, listen, it was hate speech. Don't demonetize me. That's literally what he did because he's afraid. And he even had words to say about myself making content on it and then bringing it to Rumble, taking it off and bringing it to Rumble, say, well, he's the coward. So the coward is the one who actually spoke on it and ended up reaching 11,000 people. At the same time, the Most High blessed me with the Rumble following. And by the way, if you don't follow me on Rumble, go sign up. It's actually free. So you can sign up and follow me on Rumble. It's a lot of great content being uploaded. There's already 3 exclusive streams up there. But just having the courage to speak, having the courage to speak, then the Most High blessed me with having the Rumble. It actually had me focus on, let's get this Rumble account. Let's get this, because listen, that's being about your business right there. When you like, all right, it's more than one way to put the truth out there. And you get out your comfort zone and you do what you need to do to get multiple, not only streams of revenue, but a medium where people can hear the truth without even paying for it. And if you want to become a member on Rumble, I believe that you could do that as well if you would like to support once I start doing the exclusive stuff. But the point is, I took a risk, but did the right thing, and the Most High rewarded me for that. Ringworm don't know nothing about that because he's operating in fear. This will be the guy who will be getting the mark of the beast and telling others to get the mark of the beast. He told y'all in the initial Instagram voice memo that was sent to myself after helping him move, I'm beginning to lose hope. One of his earliest videos, he talked about, I see why people don't believe in the truth and don't believe this. He started bringing up atheism. Now he's in his wizard bag. Now he's in his witchcraft bag. It's a sad sight to behold. Anyway, let's continue.
Officer, I had believed, was in fear, and he became possessed because he was in fear of the Most High. But she said she was going to call Jesus on him. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. He's talking about the Sonya Massey situation, how that officer shot her out of fear. Out of fear, he was able to become possessed and did something horrible.
Saying he was like, "You better not, or I'm gonna shoot you." Dog, does that not sound scared? You hear me? Like you scared. You were so scared that you wouldn't even think about your job. You scared. You scared. I mean, the officer was in fear. But when you putting demons,
Hitman, I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Says your content is where it's at, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. More coming. Best believe. Let's go.
in fear that's like that, and they ain't strong. You see what I'm saying? I said that before the possession take place, they will be in fear. And what is the world trying to sell right now? Fear, dog. Fear is going to be what possesses a lot of these people. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Mhm.
So right now, we people in somebody who's already been overtaken by the possession through fear, and that happened quick, yo. So because this is a situation where he may not have been a wolf in sheep clothing. This could be very much of a situation where he was just walking with God, and just like that, not
Out of fear. You know, and he's speaking some real good points here. And what I wanted to add to that is, you know, just looking at this whole situation, you can see the possession based on how he's operating. You know, how he's operating. But anyway, let me go back because it was a point that I think I missed.
where he may not have been a wolf in sheep clothing. This could be very much of a situation where he was just walking with God, and just like that, not. Now, this could be something that we're very much experiencing, and that's because it's a possession that's taken over. Now, I had a feeling that, the hands was on him, and that's why I was saying what I was saying, because I realized the kind of people who gravitate towards this content, and I've already been in the comment section and been back and forth with a few of the people. And I'm saying this because the Bible also says that before the return of Christ, there'll be a great falling away from the church.
Mm-hmm.
That means you got to be very careful who you following right now. The people that y'all following that claiming God and this, that, and the third, you better make sure your spirit of discernment on and make sure these people are really strong people that are really structured in that word. Because even Ringo was structured. He had that word.
And notice he doesn't use the word no more. There's no motivational, encouraging Bible content coming from over there. The only time he resorts to the scripture is either to tear down someone. Let me see. There is no check mark there. Let me go ahead and block this person. Moderators, get these people out of here. Oh, actually, I could do it from here. They're here to be a distraction. Let's go back.
Make sure these people are really strong people that are really structured in that word. Because even Ringo was structured. He had that word. But
like I was saying before the troll came in, he only uses the scripture to try to tear down the next man, or he uses it to try to prove some false narrative that he got. But he never goes into the scriptures to motivate his audience. He only uses it as a weapon.
even the devil knows the word. Satan, he knows the word as well, dog, and he will use the word.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like just soon you start speaking scriptures, oh, he just got to run and flee. No. Sometimes he'll sit there and he'll pray with you. He'll speak scriptures with you. He'll preach to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm telling you about what the devil will do. Y'all ain't seen the devil up in the pulpits preaching all over the earth. Y'all ain't seen that. They know scripture too. Okay, so we got to put on our own discernments now, and we got to study ourselves approved now. Why? Because now is the time where you really gonna have to rely on the Most High Spirit.
That's a fact. This is the time we really gonna have to rely on the Most High. That fearful spirit got to go. In the works with brother Steve E. What's up, my brother? I might have to tap you in the panel a little bit later. Maybe open the lines after we done this excellent exhortation, as you eloquently put it. It says, Shalom, Shalom, brother Breed family. Excellent exhortation this afternoon. The spirit of fear. Much can be stated in this hour. Stay strong in Christ, my brother. Real talk. Yep. And America loves it. Fear-based, trauma-based. And they got these guys who feel very comfortable saying and doing certain things behind these monitors. But there will come a time in life where things are going to dramatically change, and we got to learn how to deal with each other as men with integrity, and we got to learn how to be among each other, because some of the stuff that people say online, they won't be able to do that in person, because there will be consequences for every single action, right? Anyway, let's go.
To be able to decipher who's who and who's what. You can't just say, oh, I'm putting up everything, oh, just because a couple of people are turning demons at it. That's still your responsibility to be able to see who's who and what's what. Because if you ain't, then it means you got to get your spirit in check. Because obviously right now, if the people can't see that, Ringo has changed. His content has changed. He's become under possessive, demonic, spirit.
And it's evil. I mean, this is the same guy that's trying to convince brothers and sisters that semen retention is a scam. He actually went as far as to say that semen retention was demonic. He said that watching porn and masturbation, he said, it's not a problem. He said it's not a demon. He said it's a part of life, quote unquote. He said it's a part of life. He proposed a question. He said, is masturbation and watching porn a sin? And then he goes on to say, no, it's not. I mean, that's an evil message. It's a very demonic message. And it was very suggestive to young people. The message was geared towards young people. Therefore, he was subjectively basically promoting corn to the youth. That's what he did in that video. There's no other way to put it. He's showing you who he's lined himself up with for clicks, likes, and views. It's like he's looking at it like he wants the algorithm. If you can't beat the algorithm, if you can't beat the powers that be, then let's join them. Let me promote the things that they willingly spread. Let me go against anybody who speaks against what's going on. It's a sad situation. And everybody who recognize real sees what he's doing. See, Satan can fool the very elect if he could. So those people who are falling for the manipulation, they not of the Most High. They're just falling for the lies. Anyway, let's go.
The substance is taken over. You know what I'm saying? So we only have to assume that the man is completely possessed right now, bro. And I don't know if it's anything that anybody can do about it. But let me tell you something about Proverbs 20:30, and this is why we got to keep getting back to it, bro. Whether y'all want to believe it's violent or you want to think somebody trying to initiate or not, it's what Proverbs 20:30 says: a severe beating will knock all the evil out of you. Did it say some of the evil, a little bit of the evil, a portion of the evil?
That's what I'm saying. But when you start talking about the things that's needed in our community, they want to get fearful. They want to run around their house and show their materials. They want to call another man a narcissist. They want to, no. See, y'all be thinking that the things that I be trying to set up is out of hatred. No, it's righteous anger and vehement exhortation. I literally want to get in a ring with Ringworm so I can beat the evil out of him. That I feel like that would be deliverance. That's what he needs at this point. The levels that he stooped and the things that he's promoted and the man he has become, he needs his ass whooped badly. That's what he needs. And that's why he got so much fear, because he know it's coming to him eventually, not by my hands, because, hey, listen, I'm not finna throw my life away. He want me to show up so we can call police and get, this is what the gaslighters do. They want you to pull up to throw your life away. I got too much to lose for that. I want to go into a controlled environment, put on gloves, and let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Who's the bigger man? Who the Most High is actually working with? Who the Most High is behind in battle and war? Because this on the internet is not battle and war. Only thing you're going to do is continue to talk about me on your channel, end up bleeding yourself out, because without talking about me, nobody's going to want to hear you. That's okay if that's what you choose to do. But what I'm trying to do is literally save your soul. But if you don't want to do that, it is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, I'm not the toughest guy. I'm not trying to be a bully. I'm not trying to claim to be no gangster, none of that. But I'm a man, bro. And the Bible talks about it. I want to go back one more time.
Somebody trying to initiate or not, it's what Proverbs 20:30 says: a severe beating will knock all the evil out of you. Did it say some of the evil, a little bit of the evil, a portion of the evil? Or did it say all? All. That means the dude probably need his ass whipped on some real tight time.
I agree. See, back when we had issues in our community, you know, they would have to deal with that person. The men of Israel back then, the men of Israel, if it was a problem with a guy doing some disrespectful stuff, out of pocket, some evil stuff, they were taking them off in the cut. They was laying paws on them. Whatever spirit that is in you, it's coming about you. Whatever you dealing with that got you selling your brother out for likes and views, whatever you got going on, we can handle it. But back in the day, that's what they did, bro. And it almost sounds foreign. I'm gonna go over some of the comments of my post that I did yesterday, just to show you the mentality of people, to show you that they have successfully galvanized melanated men of truth with biblical Israelites to the point where we no longer display the warrior spirit. And I'm gonna show you why I say that. Let's go. I'm gonna go back here.
And see that Ringo has changed. His content has changed. He's become under possessive, demonic, spirit or substance is taken over. You know what I'm saying? So we only have to assume that the man is completely possessed right now, bro. And I don't know if it's anything anybody can do about it. But let me tell you something about Proverbs 20:30, and this is why we got to keep getting back to it, bro. Whether y'all want to believe it's violent or you want to think somebody trying to initiate or not, it's what Proverbs 20:30 says: a severe beating will knock all the evil out of you. Did it say some of the evil, a little bit of the evil, a portion of the evil? Or did it say all? All. That means the dude probably need his ass whipped on some real tight time. And I don't mean just like by a one-on-one. This is where the community got to stand together and say, hey, you, come here, come on. You really want this chastisement from the Most High? We got some things that we need to do.
I agree.
And it's going to start with discipline.
Because I don't see him coming back from the things that he's doing until he gets some discipline. He needs discipline, man. He needs some discipline. That's real talk.
It's going to start with discipline.
And you know, a lot of the things that he have an issue with is discipline. Is discipline. The man eat McDonald's all damn day. You know, the man can't control what he says out of his mouth. This is the same guy who was talking about a camping trip, a family camping trip, talking about getting head in a tent from some woman. And You're with his eye walking in on him while he getting head. Out of all the people, this is what he said in a video. He don't even have no control out of the crazy stuff that he say out of his mouth. Discipline is a major issue for this guy. Telling you, it's crazy. And I be trying to tell this guy to just back up, ease off. Look, you can keep making this content about me, and I'm gonna just keep, doing what I need to do. But when it comes to the real situation, they don't want that. I'm telling you, man.
You read the Bible, Ringo?
Not regularly, no.
Well, there's this passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you. I've been saying that shit for years. And if you heard it, that meant your ass. I never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was some cold-blooded shit to say to a motherfucker before I popped a cap in his ass. But I saw some shit this morning made me think twice. See, now I'm thinking, maybe it means you're the evil man and I'm the righteous man. And Mr. 9mm here, he's the shepherd protecting my righteous ass in the valley of darkness. Or it could mean you're the righteous man and I'm the shepherd. And it's the world that's evil and selfish. Now, I'd like that. But that shit ain't the truth. The truth is, you're the weak. And I'm the tyranny of evil men. But I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard to be the shepherd. Go.
Man. Proverbs 29:25. The fear of a man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe. Shout out to Clone and Cloaks in the building. What up, what up, what up? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to bro. The fear of the man causes the snare. And that's what his issue is. Out of fear of losing things, out of fear of not being able to meet his status quo, he decided it would be in his better interest to start a war with his brothers. He thought it would be in his better interest to stay up all night off a 47-second video clip and basically show off his home, show off his material possessions, call another man a narcissist all night. Boy, they ain't get no damn sleep. Now, that's something a female would do. But trying to claim he's emotionally composed when everybody can see fear on you. That's something a female do. Well, he's a narcissist. Y'all, look, he's a narcissist. And this is the video that he reacted to.
Quick question, fellas. Let's say a man disrespects you, your family and your bloodline, supposedly tells all kind of lies, spreads rumors, innuendos on you, and then they grant you with the opportunity to catch a fade. What do? A, cry and whine to your audience and talk about how much of a bad guy the other person is. My Bible got me looking every single time. Shut your ass up because you really don't want no problems. Or do you see? Catch a thing. I don't know. Think about it, brothers. Something to consider, right?
And he chose A again. He didn't even say, you know what? I'm going to put my own letter up there. And I'm just going to put it out here that, you know, I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to pray for the brother. Breed out here crashing out. No, he went and did it again. I'm going to go convince my audience he's a bad guy. Do you see how social media is problematic? I'm going to stay up all night, make trash content, and try to convince my audience that this guy over here is a narcissist. This is why I don't take these guys serious, man. I cannot take these guys serious. And then on top of that, this is his right-hand man.
Hello, chosen ones. I'm in fear all the time. My name is the leader of the chosen ones. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because they're messing me up. I am the best chosen one you ever
I can't take these guys serious. And then his left-hand man. That's his right-hand man, right? His left-hand man. Look, I can't make this up, bro. Y'all think I'm just bullying these guys, bro, but come on, man. This is the other guy's channel. T News reaction. He got Kermit the Frog sipping tea, bro. He like to sip tea. He like to listen, bro. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, is this acceptable? These are his Goonies. You could tell a lot about a person who they associate with. I just want y'all to understand, man. All right, so let's do a poll. I wish I could do a poll, man. Hold up. By show of ones, this is appropriate for a man. By show of twos, does he not have a father figure or an older brother? By show of ones, this is appropriate. By show of twos, the man need a father figure or a brother or a bigger brother. He need a positive male role model. Hold on, let's just get this up here. Because I don't think these guys understand that they're not operating in a masculine fashion. And I want the ladies to participate too, because this is something. Do y'all think it's appropriate for men to be talking about tea? Tea News. I mean, and these are all biblical people who believe in the word. These are people who have their personal relationship with the Most High. These are people who represent something. These are people who want community, want to build, unite. People who are living their life the right way. These aren't abusive people. We're just pointing out what is masculine and feminine. And tea, just in the Urban Dictionary, isn't tea gossip? Hey, yo, Chicago B says tea equals period. Yo, look. I'm not the only one that see what's going on with that dude's energy. I can't be the only one. Yo, y'all not telling me I'm the only one who see the energy on these guys. All three of them. Yeah, T is labeled gossip, right? Yeah, if y'all don't, if you even just check that guy out for a little bit, just look at what you're looking at. I'm just saying. The people spoke. I didn't say nothing. I asked y'all, right? I allow the people to speak. Anyway, let's go.
On some real type time. And I don't mean just like by a one-on-one. This is where the community got to stand together and say, hey, you, come here. Come on. You really want this chastisement from the Most High? We got some things that we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to start with discipline. It's going to start with discipline. And then you will say, oh, he who is without sin cast the first stone. We ain't talking about that because ain't nobody getting ready to throw no stones. You getting ready to get a severe beating, my friend. You know, I mean, if you want to make it, if you want to make it into the kingdom, I mean, why else will God allow a severe beating to knock all the evil out of a person?
That's real talk. Ain't nothing wrong with what this man's saying, but this is Bible talk that they want to avoid. They want to get all spiritual and they want to get all like you know, all esoteric, and they want to play victims. Well, the Lord said, let's deal with this spiritually, but you're not dealing with it spiritually because you on the internet making videos. Like, cut it out. Y'all don't even have the y'all don't even have this common sense to be quiet, not understanding you dealing with somebody you can't beat. Why? Because the Most High is behind me. Y'all don't even have the intelligence to just be quiet and pray it out. Yeah, T is a female talking point. Then he got Kermit the Frog. Come on, Kermit. What in this man's mind thought it was okay to make a YouTube channel, find a picture of Kermit the Frog sipping tea with his pinky up, and say, I'm going to have a tea news channel, a gossip news channel. Anyway, I can't get over that damn Kermit sipping tea. That's wild, bro. That's right. My people sharing these scriptures up in here. Ephesians 5:11. People, we're supposed to expose the unfruitful works of darkness and take no part of them. That's what we're doing. We're exposing the unfruitful works of darkness. These guys are Jezebels and they need discipline. They're not operating like men would. And it's clear to see based on the last 6-7 hours of material that Ringworm did off a 47-second clip. Yeah, somebody said he need lashes. Real talk, man. But hey, they don't want to talk. They don't want to go to that part of the Bible. They don't want to go to the book of Esdras. They don't want to read Solomon. They don't want to read David. They don't want to go about, they don't want to talk about Obadiah. They don't want to talk about nothing that involves masculinity. They want to keep, listen, life is about balance. We got to be balanced as people. You got to be balanced. Like if you notice, brothers and sisters, when it comes to my material, you get a full person. You understand? I give y'all myself. You're going to get content that's going to motivate. You're going to get content that's going to, it might provoke thought. You're going to get content that's going to entertain. You're going to get balance because that's what life is about. But these guys are trying to call anything that's masculine crashing out. What the hell? They don't even know what crashing out is. Let's go.
Well, so that person won't be evil anymore. And maybe they just may have a chance to even get on the good sides with the Most High. You see what I'm saying? You think it's just gonna have people beat the shit evil out of somebody for them to still go to hell? Or we beating the evil out of you because we trying to help you, dumbass. You heard me? So yeah, it's time to
That's real talk.
call the constructive meeting.
That's why some of these guys needed older brothers. They needed that guy in the neighborhood who loved them enough to be like, yo, you need to toughen up. Like, nah, you tripping. That's out of pocket. You know, when I was growing up, you might get hit in your chest. You might get punched in your chest. Like, how are we raising these young men these days? Because I remember my uncles saying, look, you and your cousin, y'all keep on pushing, arguing with each other. Look, we're going to move these tables out the way. We're going to move all the furniture out the way, right? And y'all going to put these gloves on. Last man standing wins, and y'all going to hug, and y'all going to get along. And if anybody mess with y'all outside of this, y'all better defend each other. And you know what? We used to get busy. All my uncles be sitting around in a circle. We in there. We got the gloves on. We getting it in. Grandma come home. Place be all out of the place. And you know what? We bet not say what happened. Y'all bet not say what happened. What happened in your face? I was playing. Why all my stuff all over the place? We were playing too much. And I'm not saying do that nowadays or whatever. I'm just saying that the way we grew up is different from, I know it's different from these guys, just based on how they maneuver. Let's go.
Because it ain't going to be about criticism no more. We moving towards the days where, the spiritual battle was about to become very much physical, my friend. Mm-hmm. And see, these are the things that Ringo was afraid of. And that's why his ass was going to get put on the other side of the line.
That's some real talk. This spiritual battle will become physical. Because when them grocery stores stop sending food, listen, when them trucks stop running, people going to get violent. When people get hungry, people get violent. And you got to ask yourself if you really built to survive a world like that. If you moving all weird on the internet and all of that, you ain't prepared. You're not even the least bit prepared to deal with that. Real men understand it's a time to get ready. Real men are not playing no games. We know what the future holds. Let me ask y'all a question. I want to ask my audience this, right? If y'all can have one item, just one item, in a post-apocalyptic time or in a state of emergency here in America, if they gave you the option to pick one thing that you would have when the grid goes down and all hell will break loose, what item would that be? Let me know in the chat. I'll give y'all a few seconds. Think about it, y'all. What item would you have? Jamie says water. Come on, continue, y'all. Participate. I'm getting to something here. Somebody said a knife. Somebody said the Bible. A few people said the Bible. And the one person that got it right, she got it right. Roundaway Ray got it right. She know her stuff. Now she says a firearm. Why? Because with a firearm, you can get water. You can get a vehicle. You can get everything you need with a firearm. Because that's what the world is going to come to. People who have the gun, people who know how to use the gun and is efficient and willing to go all out. Those are the people who are going to be able to get whatever they need. The rest of the people will be considered the weak. Now, that's what society is coming to. So either you're going to be for the pickings or you're going to be a survivor. Yes, bullets run out, but guess what? With a firearm, you can get more bullets. You can get anything you need with the firearm in a land that has fallen. You get anything you need because people are going to respect the gun. It's just food for thought so you can wrap your mind around what type of system we're going to be dealing with. But anyway, I just thought I'd go there for a moment. Teaching moment. Let's go.
When that time came, and I told you, you didn't want to be on that side. So man up. It ain't no time to be out here and be playing and portraying yourself a man of God, but here you are walking around in fear. The men of God are not in fear. We do not fear nothing but God himself. We don't fear what's going to happen down the line in the future. We don't fear about no war. We don't fear man. We don't fear woman. We don't fear circumstances and scenarios and bad situations that come up against us. We don't fear any of that stuff.
Exactly. And right, 3. It says you don't always have to shoot people, see it and surrender. Yeah, the people see the gun and they will surrender. And on top of that, it'll stop intruders. It'll stop people from trying to take what you got because you were smart enough to be prepared. People like soft targets. People like to try to hit the person who's not prepared. But they don't want to shoot out. Nobody really wants a shootout. But anyway, what this brother's saying is real. And even though I'm talking about the times that will eventually come to Babylon, we ain't in fear. Why? Because we moving accordingly. Ringworm, he has took the avenue of fear. And it's clear. Any man can see it. He's not operating like a man at all. Now, of course, we like to see people provide for their families and things of that nature. Make no mistake about it, because I'm a provider for my family. And what he tried to do was say, look, I'm doing what I need to do with my family. That's all that matters. Yes, that's a great thing. And I applaud that. Bless any, listen, all brothers need to be doing for their families. But where the issue lies with Ringworm is that he's the person who's become only focused on tearing down his brothers. He's not operating correctly. His level of fear is a different level of fear. But it's nothing wrong with listen. They want to paint a picture like New Breed some type of hater. It's not the case at all. I'm just trying to show this man his error and show him where he needs to repent. Let's go.
But see, people like Ringo, they hide. They hide behind the camera. They hide behind the whole world that they create because it's better for them to live in that world when they think they are who they are. Just like when Drake said, he said something like, I think I'm the realest ever. And she thinks I'm the realest too. At least it's two of us that agree. But remember, you still say you thought, you was just happy that she thought that with you. You know what that told us?
Yeah, he's in the inner world. He's that guy that builds a barricade around himself. This is why he got the Jason mask on his channel. That's a demon. He hides behind the mask. He's a masquerader. He's a masquerader. He feels like he could be whoever he wants to be in a contained area or behind a monitor or in a studio room. That's just how he operates. There's a demon that he's actually manifested. I mean, you got a Jason mask on with red glowing eyes. Are y'all paying attention to his channel emblem? A Jason mask with a red glowing eyes. He's hiding. He's hiding. He's hiding. Afraid to take risk. He spoke against Candace Owens. He spoke against anybody who spoke truth. Didn't even do his research on what happened with Candace Owens. Listen, she got flagged. One of the videos she got flagged was an interview with Kanye. And the interview was about bringing peace. Peace. That got flagged. But Ringworm hopped on his channel, was like, yeah, it's hate speech, because he had to align himself up. Trying to align himself up with the algorithm. When the Most High requires out of him is to get the spirit of fear out. Afraid something is going to happen. See, Ringworm, you forgot that you told me that when your first daughter was born, you wouldn't even let her feet touch the ground for years because you was afraid something was going to happen to her. That's obsessive compulsion disorder, dude. You got to let your children fall, trip, get bumps, bruises. Because if you really got faith in the Most High, like you say, you wouldn't be so fearful that something's going to happen. Yeah, you remember telling me that, right? That's an obsessive fear that you had. That's a demon, sir. You were battling with a demon. You told me that your daughter had to learn how to walk in a damn pack and play because you wouldn't let her walk. That's the type of stuff that make children go off the chain when they grow up because their dad was scared. You have a demon of fear in you. You don't look confident. It's like you're trying to use manipulation and tactics. Look, bro, if a man can have you up all night from a 47-second video, you're in fear. Sitting in front of your door. If he comes in that door right there, I had you up all night looking at your front door, sir. I cannot take you serious. You cannot throw stones and play victim. You done made 2 months worth of content on me. And when I respond, all of a sudden, you're the good guy, you're the victim, you're being harassed, you're being all this. No. It's my turn to respond. Let's go.
That you didn't even think you was that guy. That's what you were saying, nigga. See, somebody like me, man, I hear everything y'all say, bro. I hear everything y'all say, and I know how clowns move. I know how a scary person move, and I know how a scary person talks too. I know how scary people think, bro. And all they do is try to dissuade or distract you with another conversation that don't really got to get to the point. You know, the point of where it being the conclusion of the truth, factual prophecy. You know what I'm saying? We're not really trying to go over certain things because people don't want to see themselves in those bad situations. So they just say, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. What are we going to do? We're going to try to prepare. It's
right. And that's the exact thing he's doing. What are we going to do? We can't prepare. We can't do this. We can't do that because you're afraid. But he's projecting to make it seem like anybody who's preparing for the times to come they're the ones who are afraid. No, you're afraid. It got him defending the system. Once a man who was speaking truth is now defending corn, he's now defending the adult entertainment industry. He's now defending, the hidden hand that took Candace Owens down. We just call him the hidden hand. He's now defending the hidden hand. Newbury, why you keep bringing up why you bring up his children? Why you bring up that? Listen, because I want him to step in a ring. That's why. If you feel like I broke some rule, then be a man and handle it face to face in a controlled environment. Or cry about it, because the people are not going to no longer accept your victim mentality. If you got a problem with me bringing up your daughter, then do something about it. If you think it's disrespectful that I told the story that you said, then do something about it. If you feeling froggy, then leap. Muster up the courage. That's what I say. Or go tell the audience how disrespectful he is. Yes, I'm disrespectful because I don't have no respect for you. Let's go.
Is that what we're gonna do? What are we preparing for? What the fuck you think the fucking Bible's out here for, my dude?
Yeah.
Still are who they are. Just like when Drake said, he said something like, I think I'm the realest ever. And she thinks I'm the realest too. At least it's two of us that agree. But remember, you still say you thought, you was just happy that she thought that with you. You know what that told us? That you didn't even think you was that guy. That's what you was saying, nigga. See, somebody like me, man, I hear everything y'all say, bro. I hear everything y'all say, and I know how clowns move. I know how a scary person move, and I know how a scary person talks too. I know how scary people think, bro. And all they do is try to dissuade or distract you with another conversation that don't really got to get to the point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the point of where it being the conclusion of the truth, factual, prophecy. You know what I'm saying? We're not really trying to go over certain things because.
Yep, exactly. Hitman says Ringworm did say in one of his videos that there was no preparing. That guy is wicked. Me and my people are going to make it to the end with all my like-minded people. Exactly. What Bible scholar is telling people not to prepare? Show me one biblical patriarch. Show me one prophet. Show me one teacher. Show me one man in the Bible who spoke against preparation for the prophecy. Name one. I'll wait. Let's see if y'all can find one. Show me one. There is no. There's not one who spoke against it. Preparing for the times. Not one. But I can find hundreds. I could find hundreds of scriptures where it's telling you to prepare for thy season. Where it's telling you to make the appropriate moves. Be like the ant. Be not like the hypocrite. Let's go.
People don't want to see themselves in those bad situations. So they just say, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. What are we going to do? We're going to try to prepare. Is that what we're going to do? What are we preparing for? What the fuck you think the fucking Bible's out here for, my dude? Huh? What do you think the Bible's out here for? To prepare the people for what's to come. To prepare them for the prophecy. Prepare them for the life circumstances and changes. It's preparation, fool. You know what I'm saying? But you out here telling people not to prepare because they're scared. No, nigga, you want to sell people this nonchalant character because you are afraid to address the real issues that are literally getting ready to come up hand.
Wow. Hey, y'all got to support Cloning Cloaks. Because this brother brings some interesting points, and he's straight up on point with this video right here. He's speaking nothing but the truth. And he's been a brother who's been observant of the whole situation. He's been in both chats. He's watched this whole thing unfold. He was a brother who used to follow Ringworm. And I remember when he called that spirit out in him some time ago. And nobody wanted to hear what he was saying. But now he gets his vindication. He's getting shared on his platform, and I hope y'all run his subscriptions up. Let's go.
And you're supposed to be put in a situation where you got to man up, but you know you ain't want to do that. So now you would sell everybody that the men of God who are soldiers are violent and aggressive and this and that and the third. But
that's what he's doing right now. He's trying to make it seem like I'm some type of street thug and I'm violent and aggressive. Now, mind you, this is the guy who made multiple videos, 2 months worth of content on me. And I rarely even responded. But now he's trying to make it seem like I'm this aggressive guy and you know, you can end up in jail and this, that. Like, what are you talking about? If I was that guy, why did you ask me to help you move? If that's what you've seen. Anything they could do to try to demonize. Let's go.
In actuality, nigga, we moving to the apocalypse. We got to go to battle. The fuck is you doing, son? I told you, if you wasn't on these lines when that time happens, fool, what's going to happen to you, cuz? I try to tell you, Ringo, but nah, you ain't want to listen. So now your day is coming, my friend. Okay? So you can pray to God that you will catch that Proverbs 20:30, my friend. Because I'm telling you right now, nigga like me, in these times, if I see you, I ain't got time for that scripture. I got other ones that I would like to bring you. You heard? So I'm just saying what it really is. I'm just saying what it really is and what it's really going to be out here. Don't you notice a lot of niggas that's been hurting right now? It's a lot of niggas that's hungry right now. And they ain't living like you, searching for God. And God's literally in their ears saying, look, y'all ain't getting nothing unless y'all really ready to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? God is telling you to your face, y'all ain't gonna really get nothing unless y'all really want to eat. See, he ain't telling niggas like that to Ringo. He ain't telling that to people like Ringo. He's calling all his goons, okay? And he's showing them that he could provide a way out for them. But he's also showing them the life that he set up and structured. They're starting to realize, oh man, everything I've been through was for a reason. And everything I've been through, I also been guided. And everything I've been through was God. So let me get this straight. God got a job for me to do? Well, what is it? What was in the prophecy? And somehow they're able to see that prophecy and get down the guidelines and do the will of God before men like Ringo?
That's what I'm saying. These are the guys speaking against community building. These are the guys speaking against UP Farms. These are the guys who are not doing anything. Where are they going to lead you to but their channels? It's a sad thing where, you know, we can't see the difference between passive, weak, effeminate men who have no answers than men who are actually doing things. These guys are internet guys. I'm telling you right now. Let's see. Let's continue here.
Hold on, we talking about babes in Christ, just turned over, just crossed over. Crossing over with the mindset of a soldier, a warrior. You heard me? And see, I'm a recruiter, dog. Dog, don't talk to me about none of that goofy stuff, dog. I am a soldier. I'm more than that, though. And I'm a recruiter. So I recruit soldiers, bro. Yeah, what you thought? You just thought I was going to let people associate with me and talk.
And I'm going to share the link in the chat. If a couple people want to join and chime in, you know, feel free. And if you're a person who got smoke with me and you're in disagreement, you don't like how I handle this situation, and you got questions, you've been watching those guys over there, and you like, you know what, let me take this as an opportunity to click on Breed's platform and see, you know, I got to grill you on this. Is this true? I heard they said this about you. I had this. See, I face people head on. These guys are scared to open up panels because they don't really know how to deal with people. And I'm predominantly speaking of Ringworm. He don't want to open up no panel and let his audience question him. He won't do that. because he don't feel like his audience is worth it. But I feel like any question you got for me, and you may be confused at how I dealt with a situation, you want to know my reasoning, then feel free to link in and plug in. Let's go.
Talking fake the funk around me, my nigga. No, I'm one of them. I'm the real guy. We're one of the real guys here. And everybody I associate myself with, you have to be on this type time. Or if not, I'm not associating with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because all it's going to do is cause problems. But it's a problem you don't want to be a part of. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, let that fool keep doing his thing. But we are on to all.
I'm going to have to agree with this comment right here. You could just tell. He can't hide what's in him. Half brain he can't hide it. I mean, you can see it clear as day. You can hear it.
All the witchcraft out here, cuz. And we getting ready to get to our job, bro. Finally, I'm so sick of this life, dog. I've been living with this for 2 decades. God been telling me to get ready for this battle, bro.
And the battle is coming. And I'm glad that there's men who actually have a warrior spirit. Hey, Michael, what's going on, bro?
Oh, what's going on?
I'm good. Hold on one moment. Yo, what's good?
What's good?
Man, I'm chilling. What you got to add to it? You got a question, comment, concern, or disagreement?
I got a comment.
What's your comment?
What this brother is saying, I kind of connect with him in a lot of things that he says.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Oh, snap. Hold up. Listen, if you're going to come on the show, be ready to speak, be ready to articulate yourself, be ready to come with a question, comment, concern, or disagreement. All right. What's going on with you, Jalil?
What's good? You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear. How's it going, brother? Hold on.
I'm doing all right. Oh.
Let me end the other screen so I could get you on full screen.
All right.
All right. All right. It should work now. There we go. What's going on with you, brother? Question, comment, concern, disagreement. What it do?
Ain't nothing much. I was on your live before 2 years ago. I forget what the title was called, but yeah.
Okay.
I think it was called like witchcraft or something, but I just wanna like express my concern about Bingo. Cause I was subscribed to his I was subscribed to his YouTube channel for a while, but then that whole situation between y'all, that moving situation, just kind of like got me confused. Cause honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of I unsubscribed from you for a while, but then someday my spirit just said to I gotta hear like New Breed's part. And then right after I heard your part, it got me looking at Bingo like sideways. And so, yeah, I'm back to like.
I appreciate your honesty, bro. And that's why we got to hear the full conclusion of a matter before we rush to judgment. But I'm glad that you were able to see the error in that. And that was the goal from the adversary to begin with. That's how it works. If he could fool the very elect, then he would. But see, he couldn't fool you because you came back to hear what the truth what actually took place. I mean, how can a man help a man move, a tri-state move, and somehow be evil or wicked, or not be a brother? That makes no sense. But when a manipulator can talk and talk and talk, he can convince his audience anything, because that's how spellbounding works. You know, the more he talks, the more people believe it. And you know, it's just out of pocket. Like I said before, a lot of people don't hate you because you did something to them. They hate you because of what you haven't done for them. So instead of the man being grateful for me helping, he's trying to find fault because he felt like that he used the brother. Now it's time to disregard him. But he thought that exploiting me online would work in his behalf, and is really not. All right. But thank you, brother, for like, you know,
and I call those inner cobras because it's like a mixture between a cobra and an anaconda. Like inner cobras, they like squeeze the soul, they like squeeze your soul out you and then strike you with the venom.
Yep.
And about like bingo seeing like heavy meats. And by the way, I'm from the DMV, man. You see that Alexandria, Virginia. I don't even hear like people like saying that, or not in the hood. Also, like that is weird when I think about it. So
right. Yeah, that's real talk, man. And yeah, man, shout out to the DMV. DMV, what we doing? Man, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Feel free to link in anytime, bro.
All right, I appreciate it. No problem.
All right, peace and blessings. Yep. Yeah, that's real talk. The brother had to hear both sides of the situation. Shout out to VA. DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Shout out. And, you know, feel free to join. It's like a lot of people that be watching both platforms. It's like y'all disappear when it's time to face me. Like, I don't understand it. What are you really afraid of? I mean, you be in there, you talk your talk, show up. Okay, we got oh man, Zechariah, what's going on with you, bro?
Hey, how's it going?
Man, it's good to see you again, man. I'm good. Blessed, highly
Definitely,
favored.
blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
I definitely do have a comment,
Okay.
especially with Israelite men. Here's what I've definitely grown to know and love, especially over my time of studies, is that the Israelite culture as a whole is a militant culture. We, by nature, are militant people. We are upright people, even in our posture, the way we walk, the way we command respect, the way we treat each other. It just holds a standard of this is how proper you're supposed to be. There's no weakness. If it is, then we all handle it, figure out what it is, and then push on. Even the females have a warrior spirit within them. So now seeing that this is what's happening to our men, to our children, and even with the females being the way that they are now, is far removed from what we were born to be. So seeing this in someone like Ringo, in Rollo, and Half Brains is definitely disheartening because that's not who we are. We have strength, we have character, we have courage, we have charisma. Like we were literally the standard. A lot of the other culture, especially the Asian culture, mimic off of our flow. Honor, loyalty, respect, bounded by your words, those mean something. When you say if you do this by mistake, such and such is bound to happen, people took that with honor and took it to the grave with them. There were slight jokes because they knew that words bring power. So even when they came to like joking around, it was cool, it was good, but there was a limitation to it because we didn't want to put like, a bad spell on us, so on and so forth. But overall, that's basically my comment. We are a militant race. And in my opinion, we need to go back to that because we have to build the courage, we have to build the character, and we have to stand on our things. So,
man, I 100% agree with that, brother, that you broke that down. I mean, just perfectly. And it's like we gotta have a grassroots movement moving forward to get men back in the vein of our original culture. And I actually thought of some ideas yesterday, like even the short that I did yesterday. I thought about maybe start let's make man let's be, I don't, what did I title it? Something to the degree of let's be masculine, make masculinity great again, or something like that, and start a whole bunch of shorts where it's just putting masculine principles in place and just putting those out every day, just so we can see the difference between what we have in modern society and what we would have done from a cultural perspective in different situations. Because, you know, it's like that's been lost. And I really blame, I put the internet top of the list because it gives a lot of men a false sense of security. And it's really taken away from who we are. But man, I definitely appreciate what you had to say. If you want to add more before I go to the next guest, feel free. If not, you know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
definitely. One more thing I would really like to add is wisdom. Wisdom in all your actions, especially when it comes to trying to build up the masculinity trait in our men and the spirit of discernment in our children, simply because they are trying to come up with ways to take away disciplinary actions, to take away the real need to want to build each other up. So there is a way to go about it and to pretty much, you know, keep it between you and your fellow people.
Yep.
Be around like-minded people. Be around people who you know that you can trust, that you can build with, that you can break down with, and those are the people you circulate that type of lifestyle with. Carefully bring people in that is into that lifestyle, but don't bring them all in, especially if you feel like they're good at one point, but then have an idea that they may change the next. I know that's a little bit hard to do, but in time, Yah will begin to bless people with a stronger discernment to tell that that is a snake the moment you look at them. So,
Yes.
in wisdom, discipline, create a real good, tight-knit family that is like-minded, and you'll be able to pretty much push that type of lifestyle forward.
Absolutely. And that's what Unlimited Potential Farms is all about. You know, platonic family in order, decency. Everybody who attended, they felt the peace, they seen the order. And that's what we want to do for ourselves as people. Pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. Stop relying on politicians. Stop relying on other people to police us. Let's stop doing that for a second. And let's try something different. Let's try to come together as people, hold each other accountable, and really grow and keep those masculine principles, because in a matriarchal society, we are out of our element. We're just totally out of our element. And it got guys capitulating and bending to try to fit and weasel their way in this bold new world that's approaching. That's what they're doing. They see the effeminization agenda. They see what's going on. So they're trying to find their place because they believe that they're going to get longevity. When the Most High is our supply, as our provider, we don't have to bend, break, or fold. All we got to do is be men of the Most High with great courage, and we will be rewarded for that. And these guys need to be able to see that and stop operating in the spirit of fear. But man, absolutely, brother, you've been dropping some jewels. Man, I want you to feel free to come on anytime, bro, and speak your mind. But if you like to add to what I just said as well, we'll do that. I'm still waiting for people to come, more people to come and speak.
Definitely. I 100% agree. The level of masculinity needs to be an uprising, like how I've seen even with more females as of late digging into the idea of even with like polygamy, how like that's an uprising. So a lot of the original biblical culture is beginning to push forward and forward, and it's like slowly but brutally, it's just like pushing right on through, because you can't keep us down for so long. The Most High is not going to allow us to be downtrodden for so long. So eventually, His order, His natural law, will come back up, will display dominance, and then the people that's trying to hold us down will eventually see it, start to fall by it, and then completely understand that their time is up. They know their time is up.
Yes.
They don't want to admit. And as much as they try as they might with this debate, the presidential debate, putting our men on TV and moving on TV and then just trying to like humiliate them the best they can. It's going back.
We're getting some sound. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you, Andre, and see if the sound stops. All right, Zechariah, You can speak. Let me see if the sound is back now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I had to mute you, Andre. You got a lot of noise coming out of your end. All right, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, but it's not going to mute the people that Yah has chosen. I'm pretty sure the very select will be few, but I don't know that deep into it. I just know that they're going to try to confuse the masses that has no real grip on who the Most High is. And the people that do have a grip on it, you're going to rise.
That's okay. So Zeke, hold on, Zechariah. We getting some static. So I'm gonna move on to the next guest. I do appreciate you, but I'm hearing some distortions going on right now. But bro, feel free to join on anytime, bro.
Right.
I appreciate you. All right, thank you. All right. Let's see if Andre's audio is good. What's going on with you, Andre? Questions, comments, concerns, disagreements? What's going on?
How you doing, New Breed? Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about the noise for everybody. I actually was at the bike shop, so I'm behind like a dog like a shop. But I just wanted to say hi and peace to everybody. I'm glad to be speaking to everyone.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I was just saying basically with the situation with wing room, I was just saying that I think that I seen that the deception in him. So it's like I'm really good with seeing like deception in people. So I seen that he was basically like trying to manipulate the situation. He wasn't consistent with character. He seemed like he wasn't happy about a lot of things. And I just think that like the fear, I might sound a little nervous, but I don't really like really doing FaceTime and stuff, but I'm trying my best.
You good, brother. You good.
Yeah. Yes, I think it's more of just fear, and basically there's a lot of people out here, like you said, is trying to like deceive people to get things they want, and they don't care about the next person. They just trying to step over somebody who's speaking the truth, and you speaking the truth, and brother Yah, what's his eye speaking the truth, and all the brothers that you trust that lead the way with y'all with each other is basically they don't want y'all speaking the truth because they want the powers to be basically they want to be nice to the powers to be, even though they don't really know them, but they want to be nice to them so they can see, so powers can see that they is trying to knock down the good ones, such as yourself, and speaking the truth. So it's just the agenda of that and trying to, play on both sides.
And I have a theory, Andre, that I believe they were co-opted. I truly believe that. And I have my reasons for believing that. It's a theory, so I'm not saying it's emphatically true, but looking at this situation, it reminds me of COINTELPRO. I've seen these things happen in the past, and they send people to infiltrate and try to ruin, and they sit back and watch the chips fall where they may fall, and it's all designed to create distrust for the person or people who are spearheading the movement.
Yes,
and that's what I believe is taking place. What they don't know is there's a lot of real men. We're talking about family men.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to see something different. They want to see us come together and build. And that's what they're not accounting for. This goes into our awakening as a whole. As the children of Israel, we're wanting more and we're demanding. They ain't gonna be able to stop it. Their kingdom is falling. We up next. And they gotta understand that. That's real talk.
Yes, sir. And everybody, and like you said, everything is backfiring. No matter what kind of witchcraft they do, is backfiring on me. Like my bike just went down yesterday and it couldn't start up, and then I got to fix the same day. So the Most High God in Christ is definitely, pushing through for everybody. So, everything is going to backfire. I'm not going to take your time, though.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. And nice meeting you. I'm going to meet y'all in person one day. I just got a lot of things going on.
100. Looking forward.
Okay, be safe. Yes, sir.
You too. Peace. All right. Yeah, and he got game Los. Thank you for the support. Says y'all better wake up. Ringo is not doing a land move. Breed is the Malcolm X of our time. I'm rolling with Breed and Ringo wrong for that semen retention video that Most High used Mark to help me get on semen retention. Yeah, I mean, the guy sounded like this.
Every story. Not one, but two. A story is not one-sided. A story has duality. There's two sides to every story. What brings to mind the phrase, necessary evil? Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me. Can't be no such thing as necessary. How's evil necessary? That don't match. That's plaids and stripes, evil and necessary. You see, because without bad, there is no good. Without light, there is no dark. You need both these things. You know what I'm saying? If every day is a sunny day, well, then what's a sunny day? Well, the bottom line, brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that evil is necessary. Evil is necessary. Thereby, if it's necessary, evil must be good. Evil is good. Don't be ashamed because you went out and got your little ass. Look out. Ass is good. Right. I know many of y'all may be saying, how the preacher stand up there saying ass is good. How y'all think y'all got here? If it wasn't for ass, you wouldn't be here. Ass is good. Evil is good and ass is good. And if you get you a piece of evil ass, whoo! That's what I think. It must be. Evil must be good. Let me hear y'all say it. Evil is good. That's right. Evil is good.
Yo, you cannot tell me that's not how he sounded talking about semen retention. Yo. Yo, that's literally what he does in this material, bro. It's just too perfect, man. It's just too perfect, yo. and look, he thought he cooked. He thought he cooked. He was like, yo, he was like, yeah, you know, see, Satan is using Mark the Messenger and New Breed to do this and do that. To tell semen retention, it's a scam, and he thought he was cooking, and that's how we looking at it. Like, wait, what? He was like, is semen and he's like, is masturbation and watching porn a sin? He literally did the same thing that video clip. I don't think so. It's a part of life. That boy sold out. That boy just throw anything to try to tear the next person down. It's crazy. Yeah, man. This stuff is funny, man. I'm telling you, I don't take these guys serious. So don't fall for the narratives that y'all may hear. I'm not about to crash out and throw my life away. No, I just wanted to get a controlled environment where men can lace up some gloves and get their gripes out of the way. Nothing more, nothing less. If you don't want to do that, then we can do this internet thing. It is what it is. He got game lows. Thanks again for contribution. Says, check out the other super chat, please. And that Vampire Brooklyn skit is very creative. Is there? Let me see. Okay. I'm going to read all my super chats off. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to support my material on Cash App, New Breed Global Truth 77 is the Cash App. Every donation is highly appreciated. It says, your content is where it's at, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did read that other one. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. It says, hey, Breed, my only two problems with you is going on live to ask about Rollo's receipts was foul and to crash out. Well, join the link. Join the link. That's what the link is for. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because we can address that. But I want you to be able to, you were specifically given direction if you have a problem to join the link. Says, and I'm going to give you a few minutes to join that link, or I'm just going to ignore the question. Okay, he got game low, says, I'm going to switch my account. All right. Yeah, you can speak your piece respectfully. That's what we'll do. I'm telling you. We'll give that brother a couple minutes to get it together, because this is what I've been looking for. Somebody to speak their mind and have opposing opinions. I don't shun that away either on this channel. You're able to have a different opinion. You enjoy my link. In the meantime, in between time, this is Ringworm's right-hand man. Marinate on this. This is Ringworm's right-hand man right here. Just marinate on that.
Hello, chosen ones. I'm in fear all the time. My name is the leader of the chosen ones. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because they're messing me up. I am the best chosen one you ever watched.
Yeah, just marinate on that. This is the guy he's asking me about. For the record, the man he's asking me about, that's the guy. For the record. That's the guy he asked me about. Did you join you didn't join the link yet? I don't have all day now, brother. I don't have all day. Trying to give you the time. Let's see. Somebody said Brainwaves just accepted your challenge. Yeah, right. I hope. Oh my Lord, I hope so. Oh, please don't lie to me like that. Don't do it.
A very masculine, manly history. But Newbrick don't know that. Called on the channel.
Please don't tell me that.
And this is why you need to be held accountable. Because you're saying a lot of stuff.
Come on, man. Don't lie to me now. Ah, man. Come on, man. Y'all play too much. Ain't no way. Where's the brother who had the question or the concern? He didn't show up yet, so I don't have all day here. I'm trying to I gave you ample opportunity to join. Let me know if it's something wrong with the link. Are y'all having issues? What's going on? At least communicate while you're in here so we can get this going. I'm gonna share it again. Yeah, dude was lying. Like, don't start the trolling. All right, so let me go back to what he said, because I don't have time to just keep waiting. Let's see. What was that question? Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Hey, Bree, my only two problems with you is going on live to ask about Rollo's receipts was foul. Now, for the record, I know that the story has been misconstrued, but here's the truth. Here's the truth, y'all. Now, when I don't want to say her name because I don't want to throw her in here. Well, forget it. When Charity Drive when Charity joined my stream, I was already live. She was in that live stream. So they're trying to make it seem like I leaked our conversation. No, she was in that live chat that day. I mean, minutes prior. So she left out of the live chat and I called her. And I was still alive. I don't know what made her think that I was not still alive. So y'all, they trying to make it seem like I purposely leaked a live call. That's not how it happened. I was live that day. She was in the live chat. I then called her because I was talking about old boy. For some odd reason, even though I was still live and she was in the chat, I guess she acted as if she didn't know I was live or whatever, but I was live. She was just in there. So that's not my fault. She was in the chat. Exactly. People don't know that she was in the chat. So you thinking that I did something foul, but you're incorrect. And also, I didn't ask her. I didn't ask the receipts that I asked about was pertaining to what was going on. She divulged certain information that was on her. So don't you know? And if that man did what she said he did, he should be held accountable for that. Why are we going to hide some wickedness like alleged grape? So, like, you know, you don't understand the circumstances. Okay, lost y'all. There we go. All right, let's get to it. All right, lost y'all. I don't know if I already answered your question, but I'm gonna let you go ahead and ask it. And anyway, and then we can, you know, kind of revisit. There we go. All right. What's up, bro?
My question was like, you know,
Hold on, your audio is extremely muffled, bro.
All right, say something.
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear now. That's what's up.
Damn, it sounds low on my end now. Hold on. I'll just have to work with it this way. I don't know. All right, so yeah, my question to you was like, basically, I found it weird that that you had basically, I don't know if you called her or if what was going on, but that you asked her that question on live. I found that kind of weird. That's not like something that I would consider manly to do. I would consider that sort of like something that you would ask the brother.
Slow down, brother. Slow down. What question? Because you said you asked her that question, but you didn't make it clear. I'm just trying to understand what question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of low, so I got to come closer to hear you or whatever. But
okay.
You had basically asked her like what he do for work, and basically I remember you asking what he do for work. That was kind of something I was looking like, damn, bro, you ain't have to do that, bro.
All right, now I wanna acknowledge why I asked him that question.
Okay.
First and foremost, this man has been taking money from this woman, thousands of dollars from another woman. See, that the reason why that line of questioning was there is because he was traveling back and forth. He infiltrated into the staff, and we got to find out who's funding this, because I have to worry about COINTELPRO. I have to worry about government funding agencies, and I have to find out where is his funds coming from to do what he's doing. And she let it be known. Oh, I gave him my last. I gave him this X amount of dollars. I was giving this man thousands of dollars here, thousands of dollars here. He took this. The man was taking these women's checks pretty much, and it wasn't just her. So he was using my platform, getting shout outs, and then using the women. All the women that were coming over from my platform to his, he was using them for money, begging them.
Okay, so
in context, what I was trying to do was show that this man is using these women, basically. So
okay.
In context, that's what the situation was.
Okay, so now that you said that, it's already out there. Like I already told him how I feel. I don't have a problem with old boy no more. He apologized to me.
Right.
But it's already out there that he did me and a couple of other brothers wrong.
And
it is.
a part of me want to show you the receipts. I want to show you
Go ahead,
so
bro.
the people can know.
Bring it out there, bro.
You know, like I have messages, you know, and I have testimonies from other brothers, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do him like that, but it's like, you know, me being a younger brother, it's like you getting involved, him getting involved with you and this brother beef. It's like, bro, if that's the case, bro, I could put me and you could have beef because you getting involved in his beef and you trying to capitalize off that. I could easily capitalize off the fact that you did brothers wrong, bro. You need to fall back, bro, and just leave that shit alone, bro. That's how I look at it, you know? If I wanted to make sure that I wanted to get my stuff up there, you know, get up the numbers, I could basically capitalize off the fact that I got proof that me and you we did business and you was supposed to pay me back, bro, and you never did. You know?
Right. Oh wow. But bring it out, bro, because
it's like, bro, you can't do stuff like that, you know?
You can't do stuff like that. And that goes into why the line of questioning happened that way. Because this man is behind the scenes just using people. And then he recently does a GoFundMe, you know, and where's Ringworm to hold him accountable? He just went in on Trent Genius, and now Rollo's over there asking for $4,000 from his audience to help him get back to Florida. See, this is a man,
you know,
this is a slothful man who don't want to do nothing, don't want to put in no work, but use people behind the scenes. That's the type of characters that this man is associated with, and he ain't calling that out, so it needs to be called out.
But you know, okay, so you know, I'm not gonna put the other brother messages out there, but I'm gonna show you this though. I'm gonna show you from my end, you know.
Right.
Hold on.
See,
that's one.
He owed you that, huh? Right.
That's two. That's three. Oh, see, my phone just shut off. It does that.
Right.
But that's three, you know. If I wanted to show the other messages, you know, I could do that. And I could capitalize off the beef that me and him got because he's trying to capitalize off the fact that, you know, you and Ringo got beef. I don't like shit like that. Me coming from New York, bro, I look at things totally different, you know. If I got beef with you, I'm gonna have beef with you. I'm not gonna try to capitalize with the fact that everybody else is beefing with one dude. I'm gonna have my own reasons why I got beef with you, you know?
Right.
And if that was the case, he should have started coming at you, you know, when the shit first started, you know?
Right.
Even though, you know, he sat back and he been quiet about it. It's like now that you and Ringo got beef, he's trying to capitalize off that, bro. You don't do shit like that, bro.
Right.
You know?
Meanwhile,
you're supposed to be setting an example for younger brothers like myself.
Was that a loan, or were you just supporting his material? But that was that was a loan.
What happened with that was he was supposed to. I think he went back to New York, where he is now. He went back to New York. He had an issue when he was in Florida. He had to go back to New York, you know. Right. So when he went back to New York, he needed money, and he said that he was trying to get back to Florida. So I helped him out, and he said that he was going to end up, you know, going back to Florida and giving me the money back.
Right.
But then what had happened was when he got back to Florida, at one time I was a moderator on his channel. He removed my wrench and he made a video saying, you know, I'm removing wrenches because I don't get the support that I want. And automatically a light bulb clicked in my head. I'm like, bro, I just supported you, bro. Right. And then you eventually just gonna move my wrench, bro. After that, it's like, bro, you basically used me, bro.
And you know what?
And then you saying like,
I want to apologize to you, bro, because I'm pretty sure
it's all right.
No, and I'm like, saying this because I'm pretty sure you found his platform from me, more than likely, me promoting this guy, or were you already around it?
It was I think it was either through you or Mark the Messenger, but either way, it's like,
well, let
you know, I don't hold y'all accountable for that, bro.
Let me apologize to my audience then, all right, for promoting this guy. I'm the one who responsible for getting him monetized. I'm the one responsible for people following him. And that's why I did that interview and asked the line of questions I did, because he needed to be exposed. You know, I feel bad that you guys went over there, got used. He wasn't really edifying nobody, but he's behind the scenes fleecing people out of money and, you know, borrowing from people that he can't pay back, using all the women, taking their money, you know, acting like he was using me to do it. Like he was thick as thieves with me, close to me, and the women like, well, surely this brother got to be a righteous guy because look who he's around, when he was really just one who was able to infiltrate. And for the record, Ringworm is the one who even put me on to who Rollo is as a person, or any of that. But I would take responsibility for even like promoting this guy at all when I know he wasn't doing nothing but just using people behind the scenes. Now it comes out, but that's no good. But go ahead, brother. I'll let you continue.
Yeah, no, I'm actually trying to pull up another message I want you to see real quick. So you gotta bear with me for a second.
Yes, sir.
But nah, yeah, like just the fact that he trying to capitalize off the fact that you and Ringo got beef, you know, like you don't do stuff like that, bro. And then for me, I look at it as like, you know, every video that they come out with, it's like, bro, y'all coming out with videos every day, bro. It's starting to look like y'all ain't got nothing else better to do, bro. When I listen to their videos, I'm looking for videos that's gonna make me be a better person, you know? Right. That's gonna help me be a better person every day, you know? But all I hear is the same shit, and eventually I'm looking at it like, bro, I don't want to watch this joint no more, bro. Like, and then you know, like it's videos like, oh, you know, I don't have a problem with Ringo, but you know, as a younger brother, I gotta check him on this. It's like, bro, you said that semen retention video, bro. You said basically like, I don't remember. It was a lot of stuff he said, but to say that men on semen retention, you know, that it's basically you saying that it's okay to ejaculate, bro. It's not, bro. Right. And him to come at Mark the Messenger, me being in the same age radius as Mark the Messenger, I'm looking at it as like you don't have no respect for the younger brothers, bro. That man, the Most High used that man to get me on semen retention. Right. And I've been on semen retention for 2.5 years, bro. Almost 3 years, bro.
Right.
And ever since I've been on semen retention, I found myself having a clear mind. I've been able to go do things, get a lot accomplished, bro. For you to say half the stuff that you saying in that video, bro, is basically saying that, you know, semen retention is not what it's made up to be. It is, bro. Like I see a whole 360 change in what I've been doing from the beginning to now.
Right.
You know, so it's like, bro, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, I want to go back to the fact you said it seemed like he don't have love for the younger brothers. And I feel the same way. I've seen that with how he dealt with Born Rowe. Shout out to Born Rowe. You know, just the lack of respect of hitting that brother up. He would rather try to make public examples out of people when he has access to reach out to people. And that's it's all about clicks, likes, and views. It's all about content for him. And that's a problem. But man, I want to thank you, brother. I'm coming up across some time restraints. If you got more receipts, just to show that it was a loan, just so we don't leave no stone unturned. Because, you know, sometimes we could just be supportive of people. But if you have any records for the record that he, you know, asked for that money for, and he was going to pay you back, that will be appreciated. But
I got you right now.
Yep.
All right, I gotta block this person's name out, so I don't want to show who it is, but
all right.
So give me like 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
All right, so all right, I got it. Let me know if you can see this.
Yeah,
you probably can't see it.
Go ahead, zoom back in like you had it. All right, now back it up a little bit. No, I'm saying back the phone up some. No, make it big and then back the phone up. All right, it's too far, bro. Like the way you had it blown up. All right, I see. Go ahead and scroll over because you only can see half of it. And you can read it too.
All right, so well, we was having a conversation, and one of the last messages was he said, "Wow, that's horrible. I hope he didn't do my girl Jacqueline like that."
Yep, that's one of the ladies. That name right there, that's one of the ladies that he was taken from. Large sums of money, not paying them back, stuff like that. Go ahead.
And Me and a brother was just having me and the brother was having a chat. He said, I remember he removed me as a mod a while back because I wasn't supporting him. I'm glad I didn't.
Right.
So it's like, bro, like,
wow,
you're doing that to all the younger brothers. And mind you, we was brothers that literally just came into the truth. So it's like, for a moment, it looked kind of bad on y'all part because I'm looking like, damn, I'm supporting this brother. He's supposed to be, edifying me on things that I'm supposed to be doing. But, I'm looking at it as like, I supported this brother, but if he gonna do that, the rest of them might do that shit too,
man, that's 100. Well, thanks for bringing that out, bro. The receipts are out there, so I'm glad that we got to touch bases and you understand my reasoning for really pointing that out, because the Bible says a man who don't work is worse than an infidel. You know what I'm saying? He not out there trying to make a living, but he using people. So that's where my line of questioning came from, and it ended up coming out what he had going on, and I needed to see that, and the public needed to know that. So, it was just exposing the unfruitful works of darkness, and I'm glad that you were able to join, because now people really get why certain things happen the way they happen. And thank you, brother. I'm actually coming across some time restraints. So
no problem, man. I appreciate you letting me on, bro.
Absolutely. Have a good one, bro.
You too, bro.
All right, peace. Man, well, this has been a phenomenal broadcast. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for joining. Consider supporting via Cash App if y'all really feeling the material and you want continual coverage on all of this. I want to thank y'all for being righteous people who have discernment. And y'all stay blessed out here. More material coming. With that being said, shalom and peace.